Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing kind of like a concealer hack that I saw, and also I'm going to be doing a kind of like a cat eye for the first time, and for hooded eyes. That's what it's supposed to be. I haven't done this before. First time, like I said. Don't know why I'm doing this makeup right now, cat eye, because I'm going over to my mom's to help her babysit, not my grandchildren, but somebody else's grandchildren. And so it's very likely that I'll be pulling my hair out before I get home. So anyway, let's get started. I've already put on my base, you know, foundation, all that. I didn't set my under eye with powder because this is where this comes into play. Like the concealer, under eye concealer. I don't always use under eye concealer because it makes my eyes look worse than they already do. It settles in the fine lines and wrinkles and all that, but this hack is supposed to help with that. So I just have this worn this way. It's probably going to be way too light, but it is in the color light. So there we go. I have a darker concealer somewhere, but I couldn't find it, so, and I'm kind of in a hurry. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Now, the cat eye I did see on, her name is Michelle. Her channel's name is Mascara to Midnight. She's so funny. And I'll be linking her video down in my description box, and you guys should go and watch her video as well. And she was watching someone else's video doing the cat eye, but she's just hilarious. Y'all need to go check her out. Y'all really enjoy her videos. So anyway, we're going to get started with this hack. So I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer under my eyes. Now, you know how most of the time, I'm just going to pat it out. You know how most of the time if you do your concealer, you will put your concealer on and then put powder on to set it. Oh man, that is way too dark. I mean, way too light. Sorry, that's way too light. So I'll go ahead and put some on my... Okay, that is way too light, but that's not really what this is about. This is about seeing if it's going to crease less. You see, it's for sure brightening up my eyes. Under eyes, anyway. Like I said, I don't usually wear concealer because it makes my under eyes look worse. Well, it's definitely brightening them up, but we're going to fix that because we're going to, when we do set them, we're going to set them with a powder or darker powder or something. So there we go. Just for time's sake, we're just going to make them look like that. Okay, so normally you would go ahead and put on your powder, so I'm not going to do that yet. What I'm going to do is get my setting spray. And this is just a setting spray I got from my BoxyCharm a few months ago. Smashbox setting spray. Any setting spray will do, I'm quite sure. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. Just like that. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of setting spray on my finger. And then dab it. Under my eyes. Which it only makes sense that this should set it, but puffy eyes. Let me get my mirror and see what I'm doing here. Oh man, that's too light. But anyway, we're just going to try to, so I'm going to let that setting spray dry just for a second, and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. It's dry, but it's certainly not dark enough. It's still, anyway. Alright, so I'm going to get a little bit of powder, a little bit of setting powder, and then just put a very little bit. Powder up under my eyes. I'm going to put a little bronzer to help darken it up a tad bit too. that shouldn't mess with the concept of this at all. It's just a little darker powder. Okay, so anyway, that should help your concealer. I have bags under my eyes, so it's difficult to tell. I guess I'm gonna zoom you in as much as I hate it. That powder right there. Is that powder? What the heck is that? I mean, I don't know. I do see the lines right there. Anyway, let's get on with the eyeshadow. Okay, let's get on with the eyeshadow. So what I'm going to do, we're going to do a cat eye today. And if you don't know what a cat eye is, it just, your eyes look like a cat. So what I'm going to do is just take this, any kind of eyeshadows will do, just a lighter shadow on the bottom or on your lid. It can be any color you want, but just a lighter one. So I'm using like just straight up white. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit all the way, or that's what they done anyway, so I'm just going to put it all the way up there, I guess. Like I said, this is my first time. I'm going to go over to Mama's with a cat eye, and she's going to be like, where are you going? Where are you going when you leave my house, girl? But anyway, I am just using this bronzing palette I got from BH Cosmetics. Got the white in it. I don't know who would bronze with white, but anyway. And then I'm going to be using a darker brown in here. So, and then, I know I'm not supposed to be blowing it off, but it's my brush and my eyeshadow, so nobody else ever uses it, so that's okay. And she said if you have hooded eyes, to put this eyeshadow like above, if you open your eyes and look straight ahead, that you will be able to see where the eyeshadow goes. And then also you're trying to bring it out a little bit, out and up, if that makes sense, out and up, and bring it in a little bit where your white eyeshadow is on your outer corner. I know I need to blend this too, so I will do that. Other eye. Just kind of bring it up where you normally wouldn't. Or I might, I don't know. Whoops. This is messy today, but like I said, I'm kind of in a rush. And then just go pat it a little bit on that outer corner. I think this is the first time I've ever done a video without my spoon ring. I put it was bothering me the other night when I went to bed. It usually never bothers me, but I don't know why it was. But so I put it on my bedside table, and now I can't find it. It's lost forever. I can't find it for the life of me. How does things disappear? I have no idea. I'm probably going to have to feel all around beside my bed, and I don't know how it happened. I put it on my bedside table, but it's gone. So anyway, there's that. And then, well, I will try to do a little bit under my eye, because what's a cat eye if you don't do a little bit under your eye? I'm assuming. And I mean, you can do this in any color eyeshadow you want to. Okay, now you're thinking, nah, doesn't look like a cat eye to me. Well, we're not done. So you get a black. Obviously, I don't have a black in that bronzing palette, but I do in this old Morphe palette. So I'm just going to use the blackest black I can find, and I'm going to use this angle brush right here. Battery's going dead. I'm not prepared. So I'm scared of black. I'm going to get a little bit of black. And what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to have my mirror because I can't see to do it. Okay, so what you do is you go from your bottom lash line and you come up with your it would be kind of like a wing eyeshadow, a wing liner, but I don't do wings. So you supposedly bring it all the way, well, I guess as high up as you feel comfortable with. That's really higher up than I feel comfortable with, but we're going to do it anyway. And we're going to just make a thin line on our eyelid. Oh. Still, for some reason when I try to do it, it always looks, it looks okay when I close my eyes, but when I open my eyes, it looks like it's curling up a little bit too much. So you may have to kind of hold your eye up a little bit like it was when you was 20. And I don't know, we're gonna fix it though. We're gonna fix it. So let's try this eye. You have to have one of these brushes or it's not going to work for sure. But if you're good at doing eyeliner, cat eye eyeliners or winged eyeliner with liquid eyeliner, I guess you can do that as well. Okay. Oh. Okay. Bring that up a little bit and try to get that wing as sharp as you can. Well, that's not looking good at all. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let me grab my wipes. So then I'm just going to grab a wipe, release toilet paper with micellar water on it, and then just try to clean that up a little bit. Oh my goodness. No. Huh. Well, that's certainly... She said I'm using makeup white, but I took off all my makeup off. Well then, try this again. That's not even. And this one I don't think looks too bad. It definitely needs to be pointier. Don't look back. Well, oh my goodness. Anyway, let me go ahead and put on some eyeliner and my waterline. We're just going to pretend like this looks halfway decent. Now what I do know that works, if this don't work, that's fine, but what I mean, that don't look too bad. I don't ever go anywhere to wear something like this anyway. But what I do is when I never do a liner like this. But if you don't do an eyeliner like this and you only want to get a little cat eye look. It's not really what I call it, but you just take your mascara. Oh my goodness, that looks worse. Take your mascara and do it out, like towards the outer corner of your eye. You see what I mean? I'm just pushing it towards the outside of my eye and putting very little, and even when I do put any on the inner corner, I'm still pushing it toward the outer corner. You see what I mean? So that it gives most of the mascara over here. Do the side. Again. The mascara on the outer, towards the outer corner of your eye. And there you go. Okay, let's see what this concealer is doing. I know it hasn't been hardly any time at all. I know I had this right here, but normally I would have a lot of creases right here. And I don't really have that. Same goes on this side. I have that, but I don't have near the creasing here. So I would definitely say try the concealer hack. That's working. These cat eyes, not so much. Don't look too bad though, I don't guess. Guess you just have to have the rest of your makeup on for it to look right. Okay guys, I gotta go babysit 4 kids under the age of 8. So help me. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.